All right. Let's pull that up. Oop, wrong one. There we go. There's the correct settings. All right. Where we left off, I failed horribly. And we're trying this again. Because I'm stupid on so many levels and don't take care of my crew. Get the stash. Go through the door. Attack the droids. Oh, we got another one of you little guys. Goodbye.
Time to take you down to size.
Damn it, T3. Why are these droids throwing grenades? What the hell?
More where that came from.
T3, you are in the way. Let's get off this planet sooner rather than later. You drop anything for me? Oh, yes, you did. Lovely. Droid flamethrower. Put 2 flamethrowers on T3. Impact armor, that's interesting. Self-sustaining unit. Right. I have actual blasters now. Okay.
I hear you.
Okay. If I can remember, there's nothing really over here except another... yeah. Well, it actually worked that time.
More where that came from. Let's settle it.
Alright. Hang on, how are my graphics settings right now? Oop, not that one. Graphics. Turn down the brightness a little bit. Advanced. Okay, everything's on where it needs to be. Why does the music sound way too high? Hang on. Okay. That should be a little better. I'm sorry to my editor, I keep changing the volume settings. Oh wait. I don't, seriously, log out, whatever. I have to remove all the charges still, really? Why was that a failure? Because of that one over there that didn't go off or something, or... Alright, we'll just get rid of it then. You won't let me get rid of it. Okay, I will walk into it. Is that all I needed to do? Let's have T3, I guess, do the thing here. Success, no charge. Okay, so it was because there was one still in there. Okay. Ah, yes, more droids.
More where that came from.
Shock the droids. Perfect. We are in better health than we were the last time we got here, so... Med pack on a droid? Okay, that makes no sense to me, but okay. Save again so I don't screw it up. You can actually unlock it. Sonic components, contour grip, and heat. I'll use a battle stimulant this time. No, come this droid here. You stupid. Alright, save again. And on we go. Blah, blah, blah. This is where they all talk about how we can't get through the thing, and T3 says that they can get through it.
Magnetically sealed. I
with
can't believe
thingy.
this. The ship's right out there, and we can't get to it.
Okay, so I'm going to the terminal, open it. Da-da-da-da. Serve with the utility droids, blah, blah, blah. Go to T3. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Place that. Log out. Okay. Go back to me. Use a med pack. So I'm fully healed. Sonic grenade. Attack. Don't care if I'm on fire or not. There we go. That was better than it was before. I'll just bash my way, or not. Save that level up for in the middle of battle, if I start dying. Why are you not attacking? Come on. That's a Mark II. And that's a Mark II. That's a glitch.
More where that came from.
Come on.
Time to take you down the side.
There we go. Okay, that gives us a little bit of time to do some exploring up here really quick. T3 can open those crates over here. Heal you up a bit more. And because I can level up, I will automatically heal. I'm gonna give myself some security now. Let's see here. Since I am mostly going to be using lightsabers, regenerate first points. Through training and meditation, character has become able to channel to force, allowing to recover first points more quickly. Yes, please. We will take that. Oh, I'm gonna get force lightning. That'd be great. Some force lightning would be great. Okay, let's see. We're focusing on dark side powers as it is. Force push, force wave, force whirlwind. Gotta wait till level 9 on that one. Force scream. Creates a wave that does 3 to 18 points of sonic damage and reduces attributes by 2 points of all enemies 10 meters in front of the attacking character for 30 seconds. Successful will save the target at a DC of... Oh, jeez! Thank you, Thomas. The attacker's level... Blah, 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 blah. We'll get force slow. Dark side, dark side, dark side, dark side. God, I love when she does the spin. Let's try spinning. That's a good trick. What else have I got here? Here's a Mandalorian melee shield. Sonic nullifiers. Go right ahead and go to sleep, Thomas. Skill plus to awareness. Fine, we'll go with the survey gear. That has not helped me. We'll go with the adrenaline. Okay, that should be good. Oh, jeez. I'm just gonna run through them. I don't care. Oh, it has a freaking repair kit on it? Is that a Mark? No, it's still a Mark II. Okay. That was better than expected. Boop, boop, boop. More grenades. Wonderful. Just gotta keep doing this. Gotta keep doing this. But yeah, I'm getting force points back a lot better now. So I'm fine with that. 1 feat that was probably the best choice I made. I'm gonna save here. All right. Repair console, success. Open, destroy console. Insufficient spikes, great. Ah, boy. Let's see. Atten, can you do it?
Word.
Nope. We'll just destroy it. And now we're all poisoned. But who cares?
Poison.
We have to get through here anyway. All right. More repair kits. And the Ebon Hawk. Awesome. Okay, save. I'm being extra, what's the word I'm looking for? Paranoid? Oh my god. Guys, get out of my way. What have you got? Have you got anything on you? Broken droid? Repair kit, droid motion tracker, and a droid whatever interface. And Atten is frozen. There we are. This is the loading ramp of the enhance. Once aboard, you'll leave this facility for good. Enter the Ebon Hawk.
Quick! We're gonna need some time to fire up the engines. Let's give the laser turret a workout.
Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Skip the video. Oh god, this is slow. That is very slow. Holy crap. Oh my god, that is slow. Oh, I can spam with both buttons. Cool.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Spam. Blam. Don't get cocky. Kill all Sith troopers. Oh, I missed that, what it said. But that was an achievement. Kreia, your hand. What happened? How did you survive? Good thing you arrived now, or he would have left you. Kreia, your hand. What happened?
There is no time. We must leave.
Lightsabers. I wouldn't know anything about that, though. Yeah, they're gonna cause a huge explosion if they keep doing that. Okay.
If they hit us, we're dead. But if they keep missing us, we're dead. It's great odds. Somebody shut that trash compactor up.
Look, can you fly this thing or not? Isn't there anything you can do? Keep as much distance between them and us as you can. Can we jump to hyperspace, fire on the asteroids? Maybe the explosion will destroy them. Just, 5.
That'll take out the whole field, the colony, and maybe us. We might not even be able to jump to hyperspace in time.
Then we die here. Choose now.
Destruction. You don't have any choice. Do it. Now someone might get hurt. There's gotta be another way. Keep evading until we're clear of the field, then jump to hyperspace.
Hold on. This is gonna get a little rocky.
Destroy the asteroids. Oop, that is an achievement again, I think. How that worked, I'll never know.
Well, now that we just killed a planet, maybe one of you can tell me what's going on. Because between assassin droids, a Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for a Republic warship, I was better off in my cell.
The Republic warship was the Harbinger. It was seized on its way to Telos by the Sith. They sought you, Jedi.
The Harbinger was on its way to Telos. Why are those Sith looking for me? How do we stop them? I've heard enough. This interests me. How do we stop them?
That is not an easy question to answer. This threat is greater than you know, and I do not believe it is a battle that can be fought.
If we don't stop them, they're going to keep coming. They're eager for a fight. I say we fight back. So, what do you think we should do? I've heard enough. None of this interests me. Number 2.
Look, enough with the we already.
We cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them, you will need weapons, allies, and a teacher. In the end, I fear it may not be enough.
Well, we have no... Anybody can be fought or killed. I will not run from the Sith or anyone. If any enemy can be fought and killed. But we have no other choice. Number 3.
You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, and it cost you everything. Are you willing to sacrifice as much again?
Yes. These Sith threaten me, then they die. This is self-defense, not war. We must stop them. There's no other choice. Blah, blah, blah.
You are not listening to me. This is not like any field of battle you have
They
ever
die.
fought in. Think carefully on your choice. If you choose to fight, if you choose war, it is a path few turn from once the first steps are taken. It carries with it a terrible price. And in the end, you may find you have nothing left to sacrifice.
I have nothing to lose now. How bad could it be again? How bad could it be? I turned away from war once. I can do it again. Jay's life is sacrificed. It's a small price to pay. If evil is not fought, then we sacrifice the galaxy. Only the Sith will pay the price for crossing me. If I do not try, then we have lost our way. I have nothing to lose now. How bad could it be?
Like so many Jedi, you hear, but you do not listen. You have much to learn. Yes, to aid in the
They're on the way to
recovery
Telos?
effort
Question
there.
mark.
Many roads lead to Telos, including ours.
Not like we have much of a choice, the Paragus astrogation charts being what they are.
It is where we must go, and where the Harbinger was bound before our unfortunate encounter on Paragus.
How did you know I was on board the Harbinger? Care to explain how you tracked me down? Looks like I didn't cover my tracks well. I've heard enough. Number 3. Looks like I didn't cover my tracks well.
You were difficult to find, but coincidence was on our side. When I learned that you were on the vessel, I knew the Sith would not be far behind. When we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, drifting in... Unknown to me, however, the Sith were already on board. Just as we made the jump to hyperspace, they fired upon us, nearly destroying the Ebon Hawk.
Ebon Hawk. How come I don't remember any of this? That's an unusual set of coincidences. How did we get to Paragus? How come I don't remember any of
Whatever
this?
occurred on board the Harbinger had rendered you unconscious. Though your thoughts were faint, I was still able to find you sealed in one of the cargo holds.
Unusual set of coincidences.
True. But as one trained in the Force, you know that true coincidences are rare.
How do we get to Paragus?
I do not know how the Ebon Hawk was able to make it to
Beep boop, beep beep boop.
Be silent. We're having a conversation here.
He said he repaired the ship and got us to Paragus.
Repaired this ship, my eye. Next thing you know, it's gonna claim credit for saving our skins. If that little noisemaker says it repaired the ship once, then it can prove it by doing it again. Go on, get.
Oh, the poor thing.
Because
Why are the
you
Sith out
are
for
the
me?
last of the Jedi. Once you are dead, then they have won.
I'm not a Jedi, not any longer. But I was exiled from the Jedi Order. The next time someone calls me a Jedi, they're gonna be lying a pool of their own blood.
The Sith will dare to accuse you of such. They believe you to be a Jedi Knight, and that is all that matters.
The last of the Jedi, that can't be true. What happened to the Jedi?
The Jedi's civil war destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100 Jedi remained. Many fell in battle, and many more were seduced by Revan's teachings.
What about the Jedi on Dantooine and Coruscant? But those Jedi who survived, what happened to them? We'll do that
Many
one.
Jedi blamed the teachings of the Jedi Masters for Revan's fall, and the civil war that followed. The Jedi Academy on Dantooine is nothing more than a crater that echoes with the ghosts of dead Jedi, and the Jedi Temple on Coruscant lies empty. The waters in the Room of 1,000 Fountains have fallen still, in reverence to the fallen Jedi, and those now lost.
Well, damn. The Jedi are dead, gone, and good riddance.
Perhaps, but they are Jedi no longer. If the Sith have not already slain them, then they will not help you, nor can you help them. But we have spoken long enough, and my wound pains me. If you have other questions, find me in the crew quarters. There we will speak more.
Hey, don't stop your long, boring rants on my account. I was just getting sleepy-eyed.
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers.
She seemed well enough for someone who just had lost her hand. I'm sure she can take care of herself. You're right, she may need help. Can you handle things up here?
We're on autopilot until we hit Telos. Until then, a droid could fly this thing. Besides, I think our passenger could use your help.
What makes you say that?
I think she was barely keeping it together. I'm surprised she's able to stand with all that pain rolling off of her.
What are you talking about?
Are you blind? If I were her, I'd be screaming like a stuck Minoc. Well, I mean a very strong, manly Minoc. I think she's just too proud to show any weakness.
What a bitch.
Especially in front of you.
That's odd. That's a poor assumption to be making.
In case you hadn't noticed, she won't say 2 words to me, but she'll talk your ear off any chance she gets.
What you think matters to her. A lot.
Shrug.
She wants you to respect her. Besides, we haven't got much else to do until Telos.
When did you get sensitive? I'll go see her then, only to pass the time. I gained more dark side points, so net dark side shift. Woo. We are slowly becoming dark side. Woo. Okay, let's see here. I have 1 point. I'm gonna put it into charisma. Ooh. A light side character with a high charisma can use dark side powers, less penalty. And a high charisma character also improves your companion's chance to hit. Influence. Yeah, I'm gonna continue with the charisma.
Because big titties.
Okay, let's see here. Screw stealth. Let's see. Security. Powers. Still not level 9 yet. Let's see. Still not high enough for drain. Mind trick. All right. Security system, cargo hold. Nothing. Cockpit. Atten. Communications, me. Engine room, nothing. Exit ramp, nothing. Garage, nothing. Medical bay, main hold, nothing. Medical bay, nothing. Port dormitory, where Kreia is meditating. Starboard dormitory, nothing. Storage compartment, the HK unit. I made him look cool with a mod. Remains of an older and more corroded than the ones you encountered on Paragus. The core still carries a charge, but a number of critical parts have been missing. Repair and diagnose the droid. Woo. It looks as if the droid is missing critical components. Its droid processor, a replacement chassis, the control cluster that's supposed to store in the chassis, and its vocabulator. Well, take the vocabulator and insert in its core, because I have one. Alright. Sweet. We are going to repair him as soon as possible, because I love him. He's my droid. I love him.
Have you come from... That does not surprise
When you lost
me
your hand, I felt it too.
any more than you hearing my thoughts when we were apart. The pain, however, was unexpected. If I could, I would have shielded you from it.
If I could, I would have protected you.
Save your pity. I am here to save you, not the other way around.
It seems to me you need to learn to listen. Oh. If we travel together, we need to work together.
I do not need your condescension nor your lectures. If anyone needs training and guidance, it is you.
The pain I felt when you lost your hand, what if it had been more intense?
I do not know. I fear that the consequences would have been more extreme.
More extreme. I felt like my hand was dipped in molten carbonite. Like what consequences? Death?
Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you.
What can we do? I don't want my actions to place you at risk. Well, then we'll work together and try to be careful until we can fix this. The link is a threat to me and an inconvenience. We need to sever it now. But at your age, you could die any moment, especially considering the way you act.
If you think a connection to one such as yourself gives me any comfort, then you would be wrong. I desire this no more than you do. It seems that at times of stress and pain, if they catch us unawares, then the pain is transmitted between us.
I'm a dick. I'm a dick to Kreia. How could this bond have happened? Does our connection have any advantages? I've never heard of a link like this before in Holocron's or in Jedi history. Does it have any advantages?
It seems the Force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the Force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
You and Kreia possess a Force Chain special ability. When either of you use a Force power on yourself, the other gains its benefits as well.
A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks.
So what do we do now? I need to know more about the Sith hunting us. When we were on Paragus, I could feel the Force again. Can you tell me what is happening since the Mandalorian War? I think I've heard enough. This one.
Indeed. And was it the same as before?
No, it felt different. Faint. It was like a whisper on the edge of hearing. There were other questions I was to... no, it felt faint.
If my suspicions are correct, perhaps the damage the Jedi Council did was not as permanent as they thought. It is not an easy thing to cut one off from the Force.
Wait, the Jedi did this to me? If they were responsible, they had no right.
What did you believe? That you suddenly lost your connection with the Force without reason?
It's not possible to cut one off from the Force. It's like deafening someone or blinding them. But to cut one off from the Force, it's like losing all your senses at once. I'm going to go with number 1.
Indeed it is. It is much like losing one's ability to listen, or being put into a deep sleep, unable to awaken to the galaxy around you. Such a thing has been done before, when Jedi have pronounced sentence on their own, and exiled them as they did you.
I don't believe the Jedi would inflict such punishment on someone. It seems too cruel. Nah. There must be a way to reverse what they did. If the Jedi are not already gone and dead, I would end their lives for doing this to me. Yes.
It is possible that such a thing can be undone. Still, even so, the chances of the Jedi undoing such a thing for a traitor is a slim thing at best, assuming they yet live.
Slim is better than none.
Our link may have had other consequences.
Hello,
Perhaps you
Riptide.
can hear
Thank
the
you for the
Force
lurk.
again, distantly through me. If so, then there is hope. I may be able to teach you, train you to feel the Force again. And if you will not allow me to help you, then other Jedi must train you, or undo the damage they have done.
But there were no more Jedi. I will honor whatever training you wish to give me. You train me, you can barely stand. I'm gonna go with number 2.
Do not honor me, fallen Jedi. Honor it by listening and learning. Do that, and perhaps we shall survive this thing, you and I. I offer to train you to become strong again, to know the ways of the Force, and to hear the Force sing within you as it once did.
I accept you as a teacher for now. If your training brings me power, then I will listen.
Then our training shall begin. Whenever I travel with you, I shall impart what I can to you, through my words and presence.
I need time to
I would
reflect
see
on
to that
this.
fool in the cockpit, and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos.
He's not a fool, but he does feel odd to me. Atten isn't so bad, well, maybe he is. I'll crack his skull into the bulkhead if he tries.
Watch that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first, and his allies next.
Net dark side shift. Woo! Always dark side. Only dark side. But I shouldn't be one to talk, I guess. Be respectful of Kreia, disrespectful of everyone else. Ooh, let's see. Pazak card, medical kit, electronic companions, shield. Ooh, I will take all of that. Thank you. What are these robes? Let's take a look at these robes, see if they look any different. Yeah, they look a little different. I like my other ones here. These ones look nicer to me. I miss the old speeder bike that was in here. Workbench. I need repair 11 to make that one. I can make another field survival pistol repair kit. Let's see. Broadsiding chamber, Mark 1. Let's see. Melee. Lightsabers. Discharge energy cell. What does this do? Power cell modifies the output of a lightsaber, allowing skilled users to better deliver powerful attacks. The modification requires a workbench with adequate tools and a weapon of high quality to make this upgrade. Doesn't cost that much. Upgrade 2. Close that. Go back into the workbench. Upgrade my lightsaber with it. Just to make it a little more powerful. Woo! Oh, excuse me. That was nasty.
How's our passenger? She's still aging?
Cryptic as always. For someone without much to say, she sure says a lot.
Yeah, to you, maybe. I don't usually hear much beyond fool and imbecile. She's lucky she's a Jedi, or someone would have killed her years ago. I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
Good looking. Are you that desperate? If she looks good to you, you must have taken a blaster hit when I wasn't looking.
Hey, I just got out of prison. If we had a decent navicomputer, trust me, we'd be dropping out of hyperspace into the Nar Shaddaa Red Sector right now.
After spacing that old witch, of course.
After spacing the old witch, of course. We're still on course for Telos.
Like we have a choice? It's the only place Paragus had logged in their astrogation charts. Well, if you thought Paragus was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to life. Should be there before too long. You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Never mind, I want to ask you some questions.
Look, I respect your privacy. I mean, when have I ever asked you any questions? I mean, besides that one.
Do you know anything about that assassin droid?
No, not much. Except sounds like it was after you. As far as I'm concerned, you handled that pretty well. No more droid, no more problem.
Since when do protocol droids collect bounties? Who would build an assassin droid to come after me? Let's do number 2.
Yeah, well, you got me there. Look, droids, I don't trust them. That one we fought, some of them are built like that. Others just, well, break. In the head. Sometimes conflicting orders cause it. Give a droid too much data or tell it to do something it can't do, it'll crack their behavior module in half.
Interesting.
Others just don't get memory wipes and they start going crazy.
Ooh.
Speaking of which, I think that little trash compactor's long overdue. Trust me, droids were made to break. And most of all, they're predictable and stupid.
Well, the astrogation system is voice printed and locked in, but that T3 unit is doubling as the astrogation system. You can try to plot a course, but without that T3 unit to perform the calculations, you'd probably plow us into a star.
As long as he doesn't steal the ship, we should be alright.
Who voice printed the astrogation system?
I have no idea. Previous owner, maybe? Love to get it overhauled, but that's a major job. Besides, the droid will be good enough for now.
Why would someone lock the astrogation system?
Takes all kinds. Maybe someone didn't want anybody taking the ship out of the system, or knowing where the ship had been. Smugglers do it all the time in case the Republic decides to board them. Or so I hear.
The only thing about... Okay, forget it then, just stick to piloting.
So, what happened?
What are you talking about?
Give me that. There were plenty of times back on Paragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful.
So where's
Oh,
yours?
I have mine. I have a mod that gave it back to me. Exiles aren't allowed to keep their lightsaber.
Yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi?
Single.
Figures. It wasn't red, was it?
Actually, it was. The crystal was redder than a Lygric's eye. Both the blade and crystal were unique.
Great. Maybe you and that Sith Lord can have a party after we're dead. Must have been something. Sure be nice to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming after us.
It's no matter. It was taken from me a long time ago. I think having it would just drive them to hunt me harder. Hunt me harder.
Alright, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Journal entry added. Alright. So we're heading to Telos, Citadel Station. I still love how the graphics look, even if they aren't the best when it comes to these movies. Like, they look great. I did modify the Ebon Hawk to be all Durasteel color. So, there's that. Here we go. Loading. And it will be time to save once we get into...
Attention, this
here.
is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gwen, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
I don't know. How long will this take? Are we under arrest?
You haven't been formally charged, but you will be placed under house arrest pending the results of our investigation. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry.
I understand.
Hold on. Is there any way to get our gear back?
If you are cleared of any involvement, your personal effects will be returned to you. You will be held briefly in the TSF station until living quarters can be arranged, at which point you will be placed under house arrest. Do you understand?
The TSF can hold me for anything. We're leaving right now. Do you understand? I do. I'll cooperate.
Good. My men will relieve you of any arms and armor. Please follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
Poor Atten. Who is that? Who are you? Wait, I think I remember who she is. Just not sure. Best not to think about it right now.
Be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in residential module 082.
I understand. Wait, I had some questions.
I've many matters to tend to. Your quest.
All right.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
And now we wait. Kreia meditates.
Someone is coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit, I'm a little disappointed.
You're wrong, I'm no Jedi.
Jedi or no, you're the one I am pledged to kill. There is no mistaking that. The exchange has a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey? I'm more than skilled enough to work for the exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy.
He's putting his
Hire
foot
a
in his mouth.
Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse.
Why are you here?
Like I said, the Exchange has put out a huge bounty on Jedi.
It'd be funny if he's like,
I'm
I
looking
just
forward to
said
early
that.
retirement.
We're at TFS station. How do you think you'll expect
The
to get away with
security
this?
cameras have mysteriously shorted out. There will be no witnesses to your escape attempt, during which I'll have been forced to kill you. By the time the TSF realize I'm not one of them, I will be far from this place.
I don't wish to fight you.
Easier for me then. Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave her alone. You want to fight? Then try me, if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
I do not like this guy. He sounds like a tool.
The security cameras are... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
No, he was an assassin. It's a good thing I didn't have to depend on you for protection. Impressive. You allowed an assassin to infiltrate your ranks.
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him.
I'm glad someone noticed that only after he tried to kill me.
We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Paragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
Great, another investigation. Best of your ability. That's not very inspiring. I'm just going to say, great, another investigation.
Officer, let Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately.
These guys are so incompetent. Like, the sheer incompetence isn't even worthy of
These
my
will serve
time.
as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
How long will I be here?
I can't say. We have a ship examining what's left of the Paragus facility now, so your stay might be brief. We'll keep you informed.
Yeah, this is a step up from a force cage, at least.
If there are any problems, we'll use the wall terminal to contact you. Let's go.
I don't like him. He's incompetent.
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station.
Why do we need to leave?
What do you think the TSF is going to find at Paragus? That could bring the Sith...
You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
What do you think, Kriya?
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah,
Rest
you go ahead
sounds
and
good.
meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
Rest. Accept call.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Ithorian planet restoration interests on Telos. Lieutenant Grenz cleared him if you'd like to speak with him.
Yes, please, send him in.
Very well. I'll let him in now.
Thanks for seeing me. I'm Moza. I've come on behalf of the Chodo Habat, our leader here. What does Chodo want with me? Are you familiar with the restoration project on Telos? No. Can you explain it to me? Well, I understand what they're doing. They're trying to restore Telos back to where it was supposed to be. Basically, after the Sith bombarded it, now they're trying to. The New Republic is trying, or the Republic is trying to bring it back to what it was. So yes, go on. And perhaps you've heard of our role in the restoration. and our troubles with the corporation known as Zerka. Zerka has integrated themselves into Losian political system and and I couldn't read all that. Their efforts hinder our greatly, blah, 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 blah. They are not helping. Could you get to the point? Chodo Habat, a powerful priest, spiritual leader, something around disturbance and echo in the force. Chodo felt it might be able to aid us. He bid me to blah blah blah. Possible for you to... It may be possible for him to heal you. Heal me? I'm unclear as to what Chodo means by this. He says an echo he felt arrives your suggest you are damaged. He can feel your pain through the force.
Perhaps Chodo Habat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
Forgive me, I'm unclear as Chodo's message, and I may have related it incorrectly. If this offer of mutual aid interests you, please go to the Ithorian compound, residential in 082. When you are able, Chodo Habat would be most pleased to see you. I'll consider it. I do hope so. Farewell. I do not like these Ithorians. They look weird. I do not like Ithorians.
Now perhaps we will
I
be
prefer
able to
Twi'leks.
rest uninterrupted.
Rest. Again. Oh, for the love of God. Come on. There we go. Zerka Corporation, Citadel Branch. Great.
Good day. I am B4D4.
B4D4.
Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station Branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso. May I put you through?
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you. I will connect you now. Good day.
Thank you for accepting my call. As my assistant no doubt informed you, I am Jana Lorso.
Why are you calling?
I understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats.
Imposed guilt? I don't recall him threatening me.
Oh, and I suppose he didn't mention the exchange, helping you with any problems here? In other words, the Ithorians won't lead the exchange to you if you work with them.
No, he didn't mention anything like that.
Well, no matter. My apologies. I never intended to waste your time discussing Ithorians.
Go on.
I believe you're a person of influence. Someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in the way of progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082. B44 will know what to do when you arrive.
How are the Ithorians in the way of things?
Their plans for the restoration of Telos are aimless and meandering. Restore the sacred natural beauty of Telos, they say. Just what does that mean? How does that apply to natural resource development and consumption? The proper planning of urban sectors, resorts and tourism? It doesn't. The Ithorians are spending billions of Republic credits on a plan with no defined profit. If it continues, they'll drive the Republic into irreparable debt and have nothing to show for it but a few meadows and a weather generator the size of a small continent.
What sort of work are we talking about?
I'd rather discuss that in person. I'll be more than happy to answer any and all questions when you visit our offices.
I'll come by when I can.
Excellent. Good luck with that messy investigation, and I hope to see you shortly.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately.
Rest.
Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If she served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability. For a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
She has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that she turned away from war, did all that she could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do her a disservice by not speaking of this while she is present.
Interesting.
I've come to inform you that the Telosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Paragus facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest.
Fantastic.
However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search.
Yeah, great. How long will I have to stay?
The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay.
Is the Ebon Hawk still
The
impounded?
vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and entertainment module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk.
The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave.
And what about my T3 droid?
After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Okay. We are going to stop here for tonight. I'll be back in the morning-ish.
We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off this station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd.
You know that from experience? Question mark?
Hey, everyone needs to get lost once in a while. Get away from something, you know? It's no big deal.
What do you think,
It is
Kreia?
difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Paragus, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here, on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities, or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think?
Stay or explore Telos. We need a ship. Let's find the Ebon Hawk. Why don't we ask the Republic for help against the Sith? Other Jedi, I should see if I can find anything out here. Stay or explore.
Makes sense. I'll follow your lead.
We need the Ebon Hawk. Alright, we are going to end it off here tonight. I am going to go to bed. Had a long day at work. And yep, there it is. Anyway, good night, everybody. Stay tuned.